Jackye Mumphrey, the Mableton Maven, and I am back with the Mableton statistics for September 2010. Up close because I've got some really good numbers I'd love to share with you. It's fall and we're coming into a slightly slower selling season, and these numbers are going to help you determine where you might need to price your home if you're thinking about selling in this market to get the best deal possible. Now right now there are 354 active homes for sale in Mableton, an average list price of $238,644. That's going to be for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story home built in the late 90s all the way to about 2006 or so. 49 homes in Mableton are pending at an average list price of $204,740, of which 10 of those are listed short sales. So that means if you have an average list price of $238,000, your average days on market that we're seeing is around 74 days, 75 days, somewhere around there. And people having to drop, or homeowners having to drop their price to about $204,000 before they trigger a sale. Last month I came to you and told you that the average sold price was hovering around $197,000. So we might see that bump up a little bit for the month of September, which I think would be awesome, but we'll see how that comes in. Now sold in September, there were 24 homes that sold in Mableton in the month of September. The highest was $1.243 million and the lowest was $18,000. And taking an average of those 24, we have an average list price of $245,173. Now taking out the highest sale at 1.2, which is really the outlier for Mableton because the values don't typically go up that high for homes on a regular basis, and taking out the low end of $18,000, we're looking more of an average price of $210,135. So having that bump up from like $197 last month, that is a considerable difference. And that's something you really should take note of. There's more inventory that's being sold, and if we're seeing a little bit of bump in the market, that means that buyers are out there, that buyers are serious about buying homes, and especially homeowners that are also serious and motivated to get those homes sold. Average days on market for that number of 210,135 is 76 days on the market. Total for the year so far in Mableton 30126, we're looking at 280 homes that have sold this year, with about an average of 31 homes a month, or almost one a day. And overall for the year, we're looking at a settlement price of $206,372, of which, like I said, the highest is $1.243 million, and the actual lowest for the year is $12,580. Now I wanted to share with you some fall selling tips. If you're thinking about selling in this market, something that you should always be aware of when you have your home on the market or putting it on the market is to keep your yard and the house spick and span. Leaves can cover up beautiful landscaping that you've put out in your yard. Can also make some buyers think that you're not quite up on top of your maintenance. Curb appeal is everything. If the outside of the property is attractive, then that'll help, and that will make strides to getting the people actually into your home. Reduce your price each month until you get to a point where you sell the home, or at least you're getting a lot more foot traffic. You don't want your listing to become stale. Having it become stale in this market when it's already a slower selling period means that you're going to have less eyes looking at your home. People are going to think that something's wrong with it. It's been sitting on the market too long, especially if you've listed it back in the summer. If you've listed your home back in the summer and you have not gotten much traffic, or you haven't gotten any offers even though you're getting traffic, that means that your price and what your property is able to offer in value are not aligned. And when those two are not aligned, then you don't get a sale. You don't trigger a sale. A lot of homeowners talk about, well, we want to test the market, we want to see what's out there. This is not the market for you to do that, and the reason why is if you really do not need to move, it's just strictly a want to move, then you should stay put for the next 5 to 7 years and watch to see how the market tests out then. Don't test the market by putting your house on the market. Test the market by just leaving it off the market and seeing what flows and seeing what happens. You'll be better off in the end for doing so. Now, if you have a very strong desire to want to move because you want to take advantage of the deals, then what you feel you might lose a little bit on your house now is the equity that you're going to gain into the next house. So you can either sit here, you know, in your house that you're paying in now, there's nothing wrong with it, you like it, you just have the desire to move, and stay put and keep the equity, or the equity that you had when you bought it. You know, you just try to keep that until the next 5 or 7 years to see what can happen. Or you need to go ahead and sell now and make the gain in the new house when the values go up. If your house here is $200,000 and the house that you're looking to move in is $400,000, then since most homes gain and lose equity or value as a percentage, if you have a $200,000 house and it's dropped by 10%, that's $20,000. But if you have a $400,000 house and that's dropped 10%, that's $40,000. And so when you go ahead and make that move into the next property, you're looking at gaining that much more equity down the road than what you could have had in your older home. So make that consideration when you're thinking about selling your home and you're kind of iffy on about reducing your price because you think the real estate gods will come and bless you and give you your list price. Buyers are very savvy. The public wanted realtors to put their listings on the internet for the entire general market to see, and that's what we offered you. So by doing so, buyers are very aware of what your home is worth. If you are even priced a little bit over market, they are not going to take you seriously, and they will go down the road and buy the home down the road. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this information. If you have agreed or disagreed with anything I've had to say, please do email me at Jackye@gotmableton.com. That's Jackye@gotmableton.com. Or give me a call to discuss your upcoming home sale at 404-786-0495. I'm here to help when you're ready. Thanks for watching.